Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing sissy slides in both ears. Dice feeling on the Las Vegas trip tonight. Slip that on and we might mystify. Night, I keep the koala in my shorty bag. You know she one of mine when she tattooed that. I'm a lover boy. She tell the toys. Keep it coming for a rider. Just that roll myself a count my figures. Just that stepping out, I feel like I'm that.
Hey, it's me again. Welcome to another vlog. Got off work, took my shower. You know, all that good stuff. Now, what am I snacking on, might you ask? Brandon, honestly, it's almost done at this point. But it's literally just, oh my gosh, y'all wouldn't be able to see it. But it's literally just, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, it's just cashews and granola. The Purely Elizabeth granola is just so good to me. I did also make some tea. I'm a peppermint tea girly. Like, peppermint tea is my favorite. I did get this cup from Dollar Tree. And every single time I use it, yes, it's glass. But every single time I use it, I have this crazy thought that it's going to burst with the steam. You know what I'm saying? I have a feeling like this is not good enough. So I'd be a little scared. I'd be like, put that over there. Just in case the water is, I don't know. I'm getting kind of scared. But y'all, in my last vlog, I talked a little bit about community. And about how, like, I love the little moments of community when a bunch of people come together, probably on, like, either in person or social media, whatever, or we're talking about the same topic. This happens a lot on TikTok, obviously. Like, it's kind of like one of the insiders. Like, some things you just have to be on the internet to know what people are talking about, or to, like, if you miss one day on the internet, you might not know what people are talking about forever. You know what I mean? Or you have to, like, look it up to try and figure out what people are talking about. So I saw this post on my For You page about this auto shop. And again, I hadn't seen it until, like, I literally went to go look at the other videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's been going on for the last couple of days. But the auto shop, apparently, it was like, it's in North Carolina. There was a black woman in there getting her car maintenance store or whatever. And the workers in the salon, you know, a bunch of people, they're like, the banks are closed, you know, like, what are the banks closed for? So they're like, oh, Juneteenth. And let me see, I'm actually going to go back to the video, because I feel like it was more about not him questioning what Juneteenth was. First of all, you can Google it, number one. Number two, it's not about him, like, questioning what it was, because I think that there are even, I'm certain there are black people who don't even know what Juneteenth is. You know what I mean? So it's not even a question about, or it's not even a problem about him asking what Juneteenth was. It's more like, oh, I don't know. You know, it just felt more like, what you trying to say? Like, are you saying it a certain way to say, like, I guess, you know, it's just kind of like, I guess they something, a holiday they just created. It's just like, let me see. Oh, right, that's what he said. He said a new holiday they created, and then he's like, okie dokie then, like, about the holiday. And another coworker was like, I know, right? And they started laughing. And it was a black lady at the shop at the time, and she like, bring my effing truck around. Like, give me my truck. Like, just come on, because I don't even want to be serviced by y'all. I feel that completely. Because my thing is, like, why am I spending money with y'all and y'all in here kikiing and cacaing about Juneteenth? And then when the lady leaves out the shop, out the salon, or not the salon, out the shop, they're like, yeah, I think it has to do with, like, reparations or something. It's just like, you can literally just Google it. But the thing is, like, there's no level of interest in even just educating yourself. That's part of the problem. You rather be ignorant and just be like, oh, okay, well, I guess this is what it is, or it don't got nothing to me, so it don't have nothing to do with me, so I don't care. And that's a part of the problem as well. Like, you could literally just Google it. You have no interest in educating yourself about something that has nothing to do with you. Like, when it's like, a little extra knowledge ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know what I mean? So she said, bring my car around. Come on, give me my stuff, because I don't even excuse me, I don't even want to spend no money with y'all. Let's go. And my thing is like, the thing about being black in America is that we just always have to learn about everything else. We have to be so cautious, and not cautious, but we have to be so the word is not cautious that I want to use, not considerate, but we just have to, I guess, like, we have to consider everyone else. It's kind of like what I'm trying to say. Like, we're always so aware of other people, other races, what they got going on, their holidays, and it's like we don't get the same level of respect. We really don't. Like, yes, Juneteenth is new, and again, there are black people who don't know what Juneteenth is either, but it's also like, just look it up. Be interested in something other than yourself. Step outside of your own bubble and look around and wake up. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're always just, I don't know, like, it's so annoying sometimes. The granola, first of all, purely Elizabeth granola. Did I say that already? So good. It has other stuff in it, like it's other seeds and stuff in it. It is expensive. It's more expensive than I really want to pay for granola, but it's worth it. You know what I mean? I talked to y'all in my last vlog also about my chat session 10. This journal is so old. Let me finish chewing. Hold on. This journal was, excuse me, this journal was given to me by my dad's ex-wife. And it's so extremely old. Like, my first entry, you will never guess what year my first entry was. 2019. And I'm literally only maybe like a couple pages in. Oh, am I showing y'all stuff? Hold on now. A couple pages in is a stretch, but I did not make it halfway through this book yet. And again, I talked to you guys about just wanting to get back into it. And not even back into it, but all the way into it. That's really the difference. Because one thing that I mentioned is that, like, I write in my journal kind of like in a tiptoey type of way. And really that comes from, I had a parent read my journal when I was younger. And I think that literally shifted my entire perspective on privacy. And granted, I'm a kid, but like, if I had a child, I would never read their journal. Because it's like, that's an outlet, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just kind of like something else. Of course, I would encourage them to talk to me. And there's things that you are just never going to know about your kid. Like, it's just, that's just the way things go. You know what I mean? I'm sure there are things that my parents, my grandparents don't know about my parents. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's just something you'll never know. And it's something you don't have to know, right? You also don't have to know everything about your child. Unpopular opinion, you know what I mean? Because again, there are things about me that my parents would just never know. And it literally, like, that moment, like I said, just shifted my relationship with journaling. And I feel like, again, just always thinking that it's gonna be found, you know? This was always like it hidden in a secret place. And even now, like, I live by myself, I still hide my journal. You know what I mean? And it's still just like, Morgan, thinking that someone might read it. Like, like, maybe I'll have company and he gonna go through my drawers while I'm in the shower. And, you know, it's just like, I always have this thought in my head that my journal is not a safe space. So I don't want to say I'm going to get back into it. I'm just going to say I'm going to fully immerse myself in it. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to what I've done before. So, yeah, again, this doesn't mean that I don't write secrets in my journal. This doesn't mean that there aren't things in here that I hold nearly and dearly to my heart. That just means that when I'm telling a story, I don't give the full scope. Or if I'm telling a story, I'll shortchange it a little bit. Or I'll, like, skip over a fact because I'm just like, I don't gotta put that in there. Like, you know, it's just kind of like, okay, keep some stuff still in my brain as opposed to, like, being somewhere where someone could find, you know? I don't know. But again, just like shifting my relationship with it. I mentioned to you guys, I keep talking about the Collapsia podcast. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you guys a couple of vlogs ago, just wanting to, like, do more, like, mentally, just outside of the Love Island of it all, you know? And ain't nothing wrong with Love Island. That's my show right now. No shade. But just wanting to feed my brain with something else. But I said it to say, she mentioned the journaling thing. And she called it, well, it's called your journal ecosystem. And I literally texted my best friend and my sister. I'm like, how many journals do y'all have? Because I just recently discovered that people have up to like five plus, or that, yeah, like 5+ journals that they write in. that have to do with different things. And I thought that was really interesting, because I'm like, I never thought to really like intentionally have a different journal for different things. But honestly, my vision book, it's kind of like serves as a journal also, because I do write some stuff in there, and it just has, it's its own like type of brain dump. So it is kind of like a journal feel. I can include that in my journal ecosystem. But I would love to know, like, is it just me? Like, how many journals y'all got? Because this really, besides my vision book, this is like my only one that I really like pour into. But listening to the Collapsia podcast, she was saying how she has like a gratitude journal that she puts on her bed every day, so that at the end of the night she like is forcing herself to write things that she's grateful for every day. And I mean, to some people that may be kind of cheesy. I think that I'm pretty sure I can find a page in here where I've done that, you know, just like keeping up with the gratitude journaling of it all. But yeah, like I think that's just kind of interesting to think of like different things, different books that are dedicated to different parts of your life, different things that you want to like think about, or different themes in your life, you know. So that's my spiel for the night, y'all. It's going on 12 o'clock in the morning. This week, what do we have to do? I told you guys I got invited to an event this week, so we're hoping that'll still be in the works. It should be. Quick little trip to New York, nothing too extra, because it's really just, I'm in Jersey, so sometimes I think that the effort that I take to get to New York is more than the actual event sometimes, like, you know. But again, I really want to meet the team of the brand that I've worked with in the past, and hopefully we can make it long term. Just like, again, putting a face, obviously they know what my face looks like, but actually like meeting them in person, putting a face to their names, because I'm emailing these women back and forth. It's like being able to meet them is fine, even though, like I said, the journey to get to New York is more of a hassle than it actually, it takes more time to get to New York than the time I'll actually spend in New York, you know what I mean? So, you know, it just kind of like turned into one of those things. But I'm grateful, so it's just like, I'll go, you know. Thank you for inviting me. That's how I be feeling. Thank you for including your girl, because it's very easy to be left off bad and bougie. It is, you know, as a content creator, it's very easy to be left off bad and bougie, no shade. So I'll be happy I be included in little stuff, you know. And I'm always just praying that those things continue, and that's all I can do, child. Okay, let me drink my tea. I'm gonna drink my tea and write in my journal for the night. It's still steaming. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to take a little sip, but I don't want to burn my tongue. Like, burning my tongue is the worst. I don't play with that. I wait for that food. I wait for it to get hot. I mean, to get cool and get lukewarm before. Well, not even lukewarm. That's a stretch. But burning my tongue is the worst. Okay, I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow. What do we have to do tomorrow? I kind of need to do my laundry, but one of these days I'm gonna pick the camera back up so we can catch up again. Okay, bye. Wait, y'all, one thing I wanted to say, I completely got sidetracked. The point of me mentioning the video of the community, like when I was talking about community, was because people have all gotten together to defend the woman, to defend like the thought that like this business was kind of being a little side-eye, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I can't really say, oh, they are racist. But in that moment, it was given like, oh, it's Juneteenth, I guess. Like, okie dokie. Like, you know, it's like we can pick up on energy still. We're not slow. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it depends. Especially when it's about how you say something. So I definitely can pick up on, I definitely would have picked up on that same type of vibe that the other woman picked up on. And I would have been uncomfortable in that shop as well. Again, being black, you kind of, we always picking at the things that we're very like, hyper aware of the things that other people, other races say. There's sometimes little microaggressions that people are not able to pick up on themselves, that they don't even realize that they're doing sometimes. So I would have been uncomfortable too, but they've been, people in general, mind you, the auto shop is the one that posted the video, but people in general have all gotten together to rate their business on Google. Like, that's always so funny to me when people do, because they have like 1 star and it's literally like 10K reviews of people all just saying like, don't go here, like, don't go here, like literally tanked their stars. And I'm imagining Google will allow them to like fix that almost. Like I can see if Google allows businesses to like, maybe, I don't know, to like, maybe like, since they're getting a surplus of of rates and stuff. Like, I'm thinking that maybe as a business, on the business side of things, I have to ask Naj to see if there's a way. As a matter of fact, I should ask her because she has her business on Google. Anyway, so everyone's getting together. Community moment again, where we're all just, not we because I didn't do it, but people have all been like commenting on this page. Somebody just posted a video of the actual outside of the shop. It's nobody there. Like, I don't know if they're closed or they just don't have no business for the day, but I thought that was really interesting. And again, another community moment. That was the whole point in me saying that. But okay, now I'm going now for real. Bye. Good morning.
I think this is part of it. I think there's no better humiliation than knowing that, like, what you do to her, particularly in environments where, like, the brutalization of women is sort of a joke. Like, the last tweet that I saw before deactivating was, you know, I just want to live with the man and come home at 6 a.m. And it was just domestic violence fantasies. Like,
hey, it is Tuesday morning. I'm getting ready to, I'm just going to a coffee shop this morning with Naj. We're just something random. Honestly, like, I was talking to you guys before about like just doing stuff before work and not like restricting yourself just to your off days. So this is kind of like a product of one of those thought processes. You know what I mean? What I was just listening to was, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Pretty Weird Girl on TikTok. Her name is, I think, Alexa. But she actually lives in Philly, which is funny because Camille told me that. I was like, I didn't know she was so local. But she lives in Philly, but she always have these really good takes. I'm going to put a screenshot. I did that side because I'm like, dang, I got to go and find her page. But I'm going to put a screenshot at least of her face because you guys have probably seen her on your For You page at some point in time. She really always has a really good contribution to like different topics and stuff. So I ended up today, literally, I was in the bathroom and I was like, oh wait, I saw one of her TikToks and I'm like, let me see, because I know she said she has a podcast. So naturally, I'm like, okay, let me see what she's talking about, because usually she has a good contribution to spaces. So I was like, let me see. So that's what I was listening to, and she was talking about how like sometimes who we're mad at in culture, like how we react to like maybe certain celebrities or certain things that happen is indicative of what's going on in culture in general. Like it always is like it's like a pipeline. It's like if we're mad at so-and-so for, you know, how she acted with her baby dad, it's like it's very much similar to how we are acting in society in general. So she was talking about Sky Jackson, how everyone was attacking her for being like pregnant, or like, you know how like it was like everyone's like, oh my god, you got pregnant by that jailbird, and that guy he was disrespecting her on Facebook, and I'm not exempt. I did ask the question also, how did you get pregnant by him? Like I'm just kind of like, what, girl? Like what? How did that happen? You know what I mean? But you know, she was saying like women are not exempt from like we want to say that we are smarter and that we have standards and boundaries, but like we kind of don't. And that's what she was saying, and I was just like, yo, that's kind of so true. Like we can sit here all day until our face turns blue and talk about the things that we won't take from a man, the things that we like completely are not going for, but like it doesn't always show in real life. Like it doesn't always track, because we still live in such a patriarchal society where like these are the men that we have, and some of us end up settling, and some of us end up dealing with the BS, and some of us give 8 chances. It's just like sometimes stuff just doesn't track, which I thought was interesting, because I'm like, yo, that's kind of true. As bad as it sounds, I want better for my sisters. I want better for myself. I made very dumb decisions. Like, best believe I am not exempt from them. I may not share them. Like that's kind of like the difference. Like we get online all day and we see people talk about, oh, social media, and oh, this person's telling this story, and I can't believe she admitted that she was going through that. Oh, you would have to I would count every sand on the ocean before I told this story. It's just like all of us have done something dumb. Some of us just don't share them. Like it's really just that simple. But she was talking, like I said, she was talking about Sky Jackson and just like how society responded to her and how we just, oh, I do have a napkin. I always, when I do my makeup, I always have a napkin somewhere nearby. Like, cause when I have this little, first of all, I really do like this Refy primer, but it's just one of those things, I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know if it works necessarily. I just like the rolly, like, you know, it's like, I just love this, like, tink, 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 like, that's just my vibe. Now, have I tested different primers to see and compare and figure out which one works and which one sticks to my skin better? Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't ask me. I don't know. This is just what I use. If you ask what I use, that's what I use. I can't say it's the best product. Now, some products I can say, like, oh, I really do love this product. But primer has never been one of them. Like, this just, it's just not. It's just not. I'm also not doing my makeup because I still do have to work. So, like, when I come home from, mind you, okay, let me keep in mind, the location is an hour away. I am driving a little ways. Now, the thing about it, what time is it? Okay, I do need to hurry up. Oh, let me check actually, because it's morning time. I checked that yesterday. But what I was saying is, oh, me and Naj live kind of far from each other. So her coming to the city is more of a drive than me going to the city. Like, me driving to Philly is not that far, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to her trying to get into the city of Philly, and it's like it's a little distance away for her. So in my head, I'm like, okay, I don't mind driving. She said the location was 45 minutes from her also, so it's just like we're kind of like trying to meet in the middle, that type of thing. I'm trying to fix this chair. You know, I try to create a little nice safe space for myself here, you know what I mean? Like, I tried to create a nice little corner where I can do my makeup in the sun, get a little vlog station. All that is good, but like at the same time, it can be kind of difficult to, because my ledge is also only but so big. Like the ledge that y'all are sitting on, I wish it was further back. I wish I had some more space, some more distance between me and the camera. You know what I'm saying? But it's fine. I'm not complaining. But just trying to meet in the middle. I feel like I've been all over the place this morning. But again, back to the podcast thing, I just kind of like ended up falling there. Not doing much. Oh, what I was gonna say is, when I get home from the coffee shop, it's far, so like by the time I get home, it's like I don't want to have a full face of makeup on. I gotta wash my face off before I go to work, and I'm like, I don't feel like all that, you know. It's just like, and I don't wear makeup to work. So now I guess I could, if worst come to worst, I could, like, it's not the end of the world, but it does disrupt my comfortability, because my job is very much like not somewhere you like, you know. It's like I'm not looking cute at work. I just can't, like, no, I'm not doing it. It's comfortability over everything, for real. I did end up doing, I know y'all probably can't even see me because I have my hand blocking my face, but I ended up doing a blowout last night. I didn't pick up the camera at all, but I ended up just coming home from work, and I was like, let me get right into it. Like, I literally jumped just right into doing my hair. Like, I had to wash it, and I really want to get into the habit of washing my face a little bit more. I can't sit here, I feel like, because I'm getting hot. Y'all, I'm burning up. Okay, hold on. I need my little fan or something. Like, I need something. Obviously, I'm sitting in the sun, so it's just like I'm burning up, child. Okay. But what I was trying to say was that I was trying to get into the habit of washing my hair at least maybe like I want to say every other week, because yeah, I'm gonna start with every other week. I can't commit to every week right now, but I do know that like sometimes I really don't treat my hair well, and I know I don't. It's just like I just can't. It's and it's like I can't even complain about it. This is Glotion from L'Oreal. I think I got this at like an event or something, but like I'm not really doing much on my face at all. You know, like I'm not really doing much of anything. I really just wanted to put some blush on, mascara, and I guess try the Glotion. I don't know if it will make a difference at all. But anyway, just trying to treat my hair better, and I know that may start with washing, deep conditioning on a more regular basis if I'm not going to be going to get it done. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not going to go and book an appointment, first of all, it's too hot to book an appointment. I really want my hair curled, or like I would love to get my hair like straightened or something, like just for like a moment. But also it's so hot outside, it just doesn't even make sense to do that at all. I'm not even gonna play myself, because my edge is gonna be puffing up and I'm gonna have it, not an attitude, but like not an attitude because of like, you know what you were getting yourself into, how you got an attitude about something you did, you know. But I'm just gonna be like, dang, I shouldn't have done X, Y, and Z. I wasted my money. It's just like, I'm not even gonna do that to myself. Honestly, truly, it's just stupid. Is it crazy to wear eyeliner without makeup? I feel like a woman of a certain political party tends to do that. Like, no makeup, but she got heavy eyeliner. Like, hey, you know. But like, I kind of every once in a while, I think eyeliner does make your eyes pop really pretty sometimes. But I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Or am I? Hold on. just a little bit of a brush, not too much. Is that kind of crazy? A little bit. But does it look like I care at the same time? You know what I mean? Like, but again, I keep jumping from thing to thing. But definitely taking care of my hair a little bit better. I really want to try those Sacred drops. I keep hearing they work really well. I need some for my edges, like, for sure. But like the slick backs, like, and it's like, okay, there doesn't have to be anything wrong with the slick back. It's just how I take care of the slick back. I messed up this eye. See, this is what I be talking about. That's why you should just left it alone. But it's a matter of how I take care of the slick backs, and like, why are you leaving it in for days? Or like, that's just like it should be a one-time style. It should not be something that I do for days on end, because that's when my hair starts to get dry and I have to make sure I'm continuously moisturizing it and da 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 da. It's like you're literally not taking care of your hair well enough when it's in that style. So I have to stop. Like, I just have to stop doing that. Or take control of my hair better. Like, it's really just, see, I like this blush from NARS, but it's very, very light. Like, you can't, I know the sun is messing it up for y'all, but like, y'all, you cannot see this blush. Or like, it just fades into oblivion so fast. I need more than that to like, I definitely need more than that. But definitely want to just take care of my hair better, because it's getting kind of crazy. I can't complain about something that I keep doing wrong. Like, it's like, you know what you're doing wrong. I need to wash my hair. I need to treat it right. This is the Giorgio Armani. This is the like a blush. It's called a cheek tint. A blush, child. Okay. But it's in 41. I wish it had a cuter name. It just says 41. But when I say, can y'all see these drops? Hold on. I might move y'all for a second. Just make my dreams come true. Oh, baby, you give me butterflies. But like, y'all see this little dot? Like, when I say tiny, you really don't need anything. Oh, you know what I just thought about? My shirt is going over my head. My shirt is a tight squeeze over my head. It's like, Morgan, this is not a good idea. Oh, that's kind of cute. Look at the dots. I didn't, but did that by accident. Anyway, very pigmented. Like, when I say I be using it, like, that's all the dot I need, especially for times where I'm not really wearing makeup and I really just want a little bit of a color. Like, I just wanted a little bit of color. That was really it, and that was really all, you know? That's all I got going on this morning, y'all. I woke up early. Not early, well, I guess early. Like, one thing I hate, fun fact about me, I hate going to bed and I have an alarm and I have to wake up on the first alarm. Like, I have to have like a pre-alarm. I have to have something, like, if I need to be up by 7, I need something that goes off at like 5:45. And then it's like, the feeling I get when I can roll over like this, I roll over like this. Oh, it's 5:45. Oh, it's not time to get up. Okay, bet. Like, that feeling is like so wonderful for me. Like, I have to be able to be like, okay, I get more sleep. Bye. Like, go back to sleep, wake back up later. Like, I like that. But today I did wake up at 7. As soon as the alarm, like my first alarm of the day, I did wake up and I was like, all right. I had to go to the bathroom. My stomach was kind of hurting. And I was like, okay. And I just was like, you know what, just stay up at this point. Just get up. It's 7 o'clock already. Trying to do better with that, getting back into a routine. I just always say I cannot believe I used to take 6 a.m. classes on ClassPass. Like, that does not, like, I could never, not I could never, but like that would be so hard for me to do right now. Like, getting up at 5 to be to this class by 6 is insane. But maybe I'll slowly start to get back into it once I start trying to like get my sleeping pattern together, because I need to like start waking up at 7 more consistently for sure. For mascara, this is just Hypnose Drama, I think by, who was this by again? Hypnose Drama. Why would it, oh, Lancome. I'm sorry, I thought it wasn't on there. Hypnose Drama by Lancome. I kind of alternate between this one and this Rimmel London one. I ain't never been mad at a good mascara, I'll tell you that much. Again, plain and simple. Well, I guess that, well, no, that was simple. I'm about to say it wasn't simple. That was simple, girl. Bye. But let me, I'm wearing, like I said, my shirt, it's a turtleneck top. It is hot outside, but it's literally just the neck part. So I have to put that over my face. I should have done that first, which we're gonna see how that goes. But I am making the TikTok also. So by the time this, what's today? Oh yeah, by the time this vlog goes out, that TikTok might be out. If I'm on top of my editing, that TikTok will probably be out by now. But again, headed to a coffee shop. It's called like, well, I'll show y'all the vibes. Okay, bye. Okay, this is where we landed. I just put a little bit of this Sephora gloss on. This is from the Sephora collection in, what color is this? Cream of the crop top, period. But these pants are old from Pretty Little Thing. They don't have pockets, which kind of suck. They kind of give like a fake little linen blend. They kind of almost give me hospital vibes too. Like, I feel like I will wear these as like scrubs. You know what I'm saying? They kind of look like scrubs. I do have my Sambas on because I didn't paint my toenails. This top is old from Zara, and I'm gonna actually carry my bigger bag because I was thinking maybe what I'll do is bring something. I was gonna say my computer, but my computer be dying. That's the only weird thing about it, because like it's kind of annoying. It kind of be dying, and that's annoying. Like, its battery is kind of shot, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of about that time for my computer. Prayerfully, like, just hold on, like, not yet, you know. But took my hair out. Gotta give it a little bit of a shake. But that's what we got. Okay, let me go. Bye. Anybody guess how I feel? I feel like do 100. Like, that's kind of how I feel. That's kind of how I feel. First of all, get in place. Look at this. Goodness gracious. Go somewhere. For a maybe, which way was the curl supposed to go? Okay, you know what? Tuck and roll, boys. I just finished watching Scott Louis, which is why do 100. You know what I'm saying? But the place was really good. We ended up switching our place, which is funny. It's so funny because her intuition spoke to her when we were leaving, because I didn't realize that there were two. The place was called like Char and Stave or something like that, but there's 2 locations. I was actually on my way to the other one. I hadn't crossed the bridge into Philly yet, but she was like, oh, like, are you going to the one on Germantown Ave, right? And I was like, wait, I definitely wasn't at the time. So she's like, yeah, something about her intuition just told her to make sure she confirmed which location it was. So I'm like, yo, I'm so happy that happened, because we would have been in completely different places. Which would have been fine. We obviously could have just met up with each other afterwards, but or not afterwards, but we could have just switched locations. Like, it wasn't that deep, but I'm glad that we were able to meet without having to do all of that, you know what I mean? But when we got to Char and Stave, I don't know, I think that's what it's called, y'all, I'm sorry. It's actually a coffee and whiskey bar. So like when you go in, it looks like a bar. It was pretty packed in there. Excuse me, I think I just spit. It was pretty packed in there for the most part. Like there were people at, like a bunch of people in line, and then there were some people at the tables. So it was pretty busy in there. I'm pretty sure I could have just got in and got a coffee like normal. But we were kind of joking because we at the bar right now. And honestly, like alcohol in the morning, it really is occasional. Like mimosas, okay, you know what I'm saying? But like espresso martini in the morning is still like not hitting for me. Like espresso martini still belongs at the end of the night, or like midday, you know what I mean? But we ended up switching our place because because they didn't have food. That's what it was. They just had drinks, and they had like, there was a lady at the bar eating like a little croissant looking thing. But we're like, you know what, my stomach was growling. I said, you know what, let's actually go somewhere else. So she ended up finding a place that she had been to before called Matinees. I think that's what it's called. So we ended up going there, which was really nice. Well, it wasn't really, I won't say really nice. It was pretty small inside. And I was like, I understand like them trying to maximize their space, but those tables, the tables be so small. We both had bought our computers, but didn't even pull them out. Really because we were chatting. But for the most part, we wouldn't even been able to fit both of us on the table with our computers. Like the tables be so tiny, you know what I mean? So first we were sitting inside, which I don't think I was recording because it felt a little like uncomfortable a little bit. Like we were inside and it was just kind of like, you know, it was like tight, like we're next to everyone's at the tables, and that's cool. Like granted, it was they didn't have that many tables in there, but every table was filled. And it was just kind of like, it felt just kind of tight, just kind of like so we were like debating back and forth because it's so hot outside. So we're like, do we feel like sitting outside? Like that kind of feels a little crazy. We ended up sitting outside, which we didn't regret at all. We ended up sitting in the shade. It was warm, of course, but it wasn't like it was burning up hot. I'm sweating. Now I did end up taking a picture, which I'll put on the screen, which I thought was kind of cute. I did sit in the sun for the picture. So I was like, you know what, I will suffer for a couple minutes to get a picture and then go about my business. But it was a nice little outing. Definitely a nice morning. The food was actually good. It was good. I had a bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant. It was pretty good. I won't even lie to y'all. It was pretty good. So I understand why the place was packed in there. I ended up getting a strawberry shortcake matcha, and I'm not really big on flavor matchas. Like for the most part, give me my oat milk, give me some flavoring, give me some caramel, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, you know what, let me try it. Like, let me try a specialty drink, because I was honestly, what crossed my mind is because I was making a TikTok. That's a part of the reason why I was like, you know what, let me try something different, because then I'll have something to mention in my TikTok. Like, okay, I tried this drink. If anyone's interested in coming here, like, you at least know that their specialty drinks are kind of interesting. So that was good. I ended up getting like a regular latte afterwards, a caramel latte. And the reason I got a second drink was because stuff goes so fast. Like I was done my drink before I was done my food. It's just like, all right, I need something else to drink. Like, so you know, a water would have been great. Actually, I'm actually kind of parched, so I'm gonna make sure I bring a water with me to work. But it was a nice outing this morning. We just kind of chit-chatted, caught up with each other, and yeah, it was nice. So now I have to get ready for work. I did come home, I took my makeup off, I washed my face and stuff. I was gonna wear a headband to work because it was actually kind of having my hair like just pushed out of my face like this. But honestly, I don't want to disrupt. Like, I literally just took it out, so it's like I don't need to start pinning it up and stuff so early. Like, girl, just wear it out in the way that you initially intended to. So I'm gonna try and wear it just out at work, and then maybe hopefully tomorrow it still looks half decent, because I would still wear my hair out now. Excuse me, I'm not gonna stress and panic about the back, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna turn around either, but for the most part, we're working on the shape, you know what I'm saying? But I liked it. I did like my outfit today. She was like, you look so cute. I said, yeah, just stop saving outfits. It kind of like turns into one of those types of things. Saving outfits for stuff. Yeah, I haven't worn that little turtleneck shirt in a while. If you guys have never seen it, that's why, because I literally haven't worn it. It's been at the bottom of my drawer. So I was like, just wear this little number. My phone was on 10%, so I actually need to leave out for work, but it's about to die, child. But I will check in with y'all tomorrow. Again, we're supposed to be going to New York tomorrow. So if there's a change of plans, I will be sure to let y'all know. But I am off tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to be checking in with y'all to chat and chit and stuff like that later. Okay, bye. Top of the morning to ya. It's, what time is it? It's 6. It's 7:11. Headed into New York. I wore this outfit like a little over a week ago, but I don't think I was vlogging that day. And I washed it and I was like, oh, okay, let me just wear that again because it was actually kind of cute. Now the denims don't match, but I think it's all right. You know what I'm saying? I will say I was kind of iffy about this skirt. Initially, like, I hadn't really pulled it out of my closet because it kind of gave like long booty a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is like, it just gave too, like, it just seemed so long. I don't know. I can't really, I guess because maybe we're just so used to shorts being like a Daisy Duke vibe. So I just felt like this was just kind of like, it just didn't look right with anything to me. But what I was saying earlier is that I like that the denim shirt is kind of oversized because it kind of covers it a little bit and kind of adds a little extra something to it. So I like that. I am wearing my taekwondo sneakers. I kind of like, I wouldn't be mad at another pair or like another pair of something. That's not necessarily taekwondo because I wasn't crazy about the other colorways. Like, I don't want the red ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I ended up retwisting my hair or like flexi rodding it last night just so that it doesn't look as like just puffy, because over the day it literally just puffs up, obviously. These glasses are, I think, from like Amazon or something. I am wearing my Morgann necklace, my regular earrings, just this little clear ring. I typically wear the clear ring when I have on silver because I don't have a whole lot of silver rings. Pandora bracelet. I am still like, I keep saying I'm gonna get more charms. I know Pandora is like very like, was it like high school, like it's very old, but I always liked it. So that's that. I am gonna be wearing my green bag, which doesn't necessarily go like, you know, it's just, I mean, I'm wearing denim, so it's just like whatever. But I want to be able to fit more stuff. Like, y'all know my problem is always having my camera. I did bring my Sudoku. I was debating between a Sudoku and a word search because I'm taking the bus instead of the train. So yeah, so I brought my little word search book, all my regular stuff. I do have a little pocket knife that I've recently been adding to all my bags. It's still a matter of like, I mean, God forbid I ever have to use it, but it's still like, okay, I gotta get it out and like make sure I flip it open right. It's just like, it's just something to have to make me feel a little bit better. But that's it. I do have to go. I told myself I was leaving like 13 minutes ago. So that's it. Okay, let me get my mini tripod for my camera and hit the road. Okay, made it to the bus station. I did get a message saying that the bus was like 12 minutes late, but like that can change or whatever. So I got here a little bit early, which I like to do, and then that way I just kind of like drove around. And literally as I was driving past, I saw the woman walk into the car, but there was traffic, so she didn't like, I didn't know what car she was going to, but I was like, I wonder if she's like coming out of this spot or whatever. So I go down, I'm like driving around, I do a U-turn. I say, you know what, let me come back around just in case, because the last time I was here I got lucky and found like street parking as opposed to like parking in like a lot, a like paid lot or whatever. So I was like, you know what, let me turn around, let me see. I come back and I'm driving back past her and I realized that she got in the car, that was in the spot right here basically. So I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta turn around real quick because she might be coming out, like so I literally did a U-turn in the middle of the road. Luckily there was no cars coming or nothing. And then when I pulled up, she was still just like sitting in her car chilling. And a part of me kind of felt away about it because I was like, oh, I'm not trying to rush you, sister, but like, are you coming out? So I literally like pulled up next to her. I honked a little bit because she wasn't paying attention. And I was like, are you coming out? And she was like, yes. I was like, yes. So I was like, that just worked out. Because now, granted, I got lucky here before, but this is 2-hour parking. And me and Naj was having this conversation when we went to the coffee shop because we were like, is 2-hour parking mean you get this 2 hours for free, or does it mean that you get up to 2 hours when you pay? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I always thought that it meant like you still have to pay, but the time limit here is 2 hours. That's what I thought it meant. But I also don't see a kiosk. Like, I don't see anywhere where you would pay. And the last time I didn't pay when I was parked here either. And I didn't get a ticket or anything. So I was just like, I don't know. So I kind of would like be risking it a little bit because I'm going to be gone for more than 2 hours. So it's just like, child, the bus ride is 2 hours. Oh God. That bus was just turning so close. This spot is just really risky because I'm like on the corner. Can I back up a little bit more? Hold on now. Let me see if I can back up some more. Y'all, this spot is so risky. Like, it's giving put your mirror in for sure. Like 100%. So let me see if I can back up just a little bit. Hold on, y'all, because I don't know. Hold on, I'm scared. All right, I moved back and I put the like front of my car a little bit like tilted, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of facing the curb a little bit more. Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me just double check. Make sure I put my key in here. Let me just double check. Because, okay, because I did make it. I obviously want to make sure the car behind me has space. Let me see. Let me just double check because I really don't think I saw a kiosk. But let me just check this sign real quick because I ain't trying to play these games. I got a ticket the other day. I don't need another one. Okay. Yeah, it says 2-hour parking Monday through Friday. So like, I'm literally, I guess I should be okay. But okay, bye.
Someone to get money when I take it from me. They don't even need to be as famous as me. I don't think I meet them at the places I be, but deep down I think about you all day, mommy. I know I'm a pit bull, but darling, mommy, I just wanna take you on a holiday, mommy. Say what's on your mind, I'ma call away, mommy. Come and rescue me, bro. Take me out the club, bro. Take me out the trap, bro. Take me off the market, take me off the map. I'm tryna hit the group chat, tell them it's a
Back to my car. I took my earrings out because my ear, this ear has been hurting so bad. Like, I don't know what pair of earrings I had on. It just been hurting so bad. But I got a ticket. So, it's only $26. But I did get my ticket, child. Okay, let me go. Made it home. It is 3:30 right now. I got home at like 2:50. I ended up doing the dishes. Unboxing some stuff that I got from Kiehl's, which I'm so excited about, honestly, truly. They ended up sending me over their Ultra Facial Cream. This is just their regular face cream. They sent their Ultra Facial Cleanser. So this number right here. Then they sent me their sunscreen. This is just an SPF with, I think it's a 50. Yeah, SPF 50. You know what I really need though? I really need a body sunscreen because I have so many. I guess excuse me. I guess you can use this on your body. I don't see why not. I just always, when I get these little packages, I always just assume face automatically. Like when I think of body, I think of something. I don't know, whatever. I can use it on my body though for sure. And then I'm gonna use. Then they sent me their dark spot solution. So this one. Da 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 da, ding da ding ding, bing bing bow. Okay. So this is something that I feel like I would use at night because it mentioned like UV protection, and some things I really just dedicate to night for the most part anyway. And then last but not least, they sent me their creamy eye treatment with avocado. So I have like a little. I have a couple of things from Kiehl's already. Ooh, that was annoying. I have a couple of things. Well, they probably gone now. I used to have the Ultra Facial Cream for sure. I definitely had that before. And then I had a face mask by them. Like a they're like creamy clay type of mask. So some of these are gonna go in my little drawer. Some things I actually do want to try. Like I am gonna keep the sunscreen because like I said, I want to use this for my body. And obviously summertime, I can never have too many sunscreens. For the most part, all I have is my favorite ever, which is the Hyper Skin, and then I have Paula's Choice, which is the one that I use for the most part. I'm really trying not to run out of Hyper Skin, so I've been like avoiding using that one. I do have a little bit of Black Girl sunscreen left. I don't know why I keep holding on to it. I need to just finish the bottle. Like I just keep holding on to it for whatever reason. So I'll end up finishing that one of these days for sure. And I'll probably put a couple in my container. Now, I was also going to say I wanted to take this makeup. It's really just mascara that I did earlier. I brushed my eyebrows up, put some brow gel on it. I did a little highlighter, I'm not a highlighter, but a little bit of blush, which you cannot even see anymore. So it's just like, I really wanted to take that off. And I was thinking about how earlier in the vlog, I showed you guys that Naturium sent me their like makeup removal stuff. So this is their cleansing balm, and then this is the cleansing like gel. And I like, after a while, I mean, I can only imagine like the bigger influencers. You ever see like an influencer unboxing their stuff and they got so many packages and so many of this and so many of that? It's like, it just feels like overconsumption to me, at least. Like, if I were to get that much stuff, I'll be like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Also, I think because my space is also smaller, so that's also a thing too. If I had a whole closet, a whole empty closet, I would just be throwing stuff in there for the most part. It's just like, since I have a small space, it's like I'm always trying to maximize the space that I have. So having a bunch of little unnecessary things, it just, like I said, feels like overconsumption. So these are all gonna go in my gift box for the most part. Like, you know, some stuff I do really want to try, but for the most part, I do already have a cleansing balm. This one from Skin Proud. So this is the one that I've been using for the most part, you know, every time I do my makeup. It's just the one from Skin Proud, which I got sent in PR. I really do like using this one. And then I have another one from Versed. So like, I have a couple. It's like, do I really need another one? Now granted, if I start running out of stuff, then it's like, okay, I'll use it, because I'll use it as opposed to buying more, you know, more things. But this stuff is gonna go in my giveaway. Like, I always imagine like my friends come over and they can just like take some stuff, because Camille does that same thing. She'll have a whole box of all her PR, and we'll just go over and shop her box, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the same concept. I will show you guys what I got from Rahua. I always say it wrong. It's Rahua. I will show you guys that in a second. Like the event I went to earlier, that's what I'm showing you. Hold on. So what I got from Rahua was their skincare. Before I worked with them, when I worked with them on a collaboration, I had their hair care products. Let me make sure y'all not about to fall off my mirror. But I had their hair care products, and they recently launched skincare, which I'm so excited about. This one is their body glow serum and their body cream, and then they also have a body wash, which I'm about to use right now. Now when I was in the event earlier, I didn't get a chance to smell it. They were just kind of explaining it, you know. Oh, I knew it would smell good. So it has a guava vibe to it, and they did it at a juice bar, because they're like, okay, guava products, some of the products I think they said have like coconut water in it or something. So some of the smoothies, so some of the drinks that they had available had like coconut water and guava, like, so just like a play on the products, or a play on the ingredients in their line. So I'm gonna put this in my shower, you know, because I am about to use this in a second. A couple of other minis that I was able to get. Honestly, they had a bunch of stuff, but I didn't grab everything. I could have just kept grabbing stuff, because I'm pretty sure they were not mad at me. They would have not been mad at me grabbing stuff. I was thinking about when I went to this event in New York for Way, they were trying to get rid of everything. They're like, please just take a bunch of everything. So that's what I ended up leaving with, a bunch of different Way products. So it kind of reminded me of that. Like, they probably were trying to get rid of this stuff for the most part. So this is a shower gel from Rahua. I have a couple little like shower oils, and I use them occasionally. Let me see, what does this smell like? Because sometimes it's really the smell that be getting me. Okay, so this smells more like eucalyptus, or like, you know, it smells more, it's not guava, you know what I'm saying? Like, it smells like more like eucalyptus. So I would use this. So it says rainforest grown. Oh, rainforest grown. I'm thinking that was the name of it. But other minis, I got a hydration detangler, because again, they do hair products. They have a heat protected shield, which I thought was pretty cool, because I only have the silver like wow one. So definitely going to be using these, especially child. This is a hair gel. So that's it for my minis. And y'all, I like stickers. Like, they had stickers. I was like, let me see. So I got like a bunch of stickers too, which were kind of cute and just like fun. Like, I just felt like that's kind of fun. I put them all on my planners. So it's just like, I like that type of vibe. So I'm gonna use this stuff when I get out. I keep feeling like I'm losing my I guess I'm talking, I'm just like but I haven't had water all day. I haven't had water since I got back home, which is insane. Now granted, like when I was traveling, I'm the one that has to go to the bathroom. So like, I told myself initially when I was on my way, when I was taking the bus, I'm not gonna be drinking anything. You see what I just mean? See how I just like lost my like words? Like you know, like That's just weird. But I told myself I wasn't gonna drink anything because I knew I would have to go to the bathroom, and I just was not. I was like, please, I do not feel like going to the bathroom on this bus. So I was just like, I'm not drinking anything. And then when I got to the event, they had the smoothies, and then they had the little juices that they had, which I drunk. I stopped at a pizza shop, which I don't think I recorded. I ended up stopping at a pizza shop. I love thin crust pizza, oh my god, the pizza was good. But I drank the juice with the pizza as opposed to like buying a water. So it just was like, now granted, I could have put a water in my bag, like I feel like that would have been fine. But I only had, like, that green bag I had was to the brim, full. No more space for nothing. So it's like I would have needed like a little mini water or something just to have. So when I got back home, I was like, I'm thirsty, parched. So I probably just need to like replenish my body a little bit. So I'm gonna hop in the shower. I was gonna go to Sips today because I told y'all before, Philly has a citywide happy hour every Wednesday. So since it's Wednesday, I was like, oh, like, what's going on? Like, maybe we go to Sips since I'm off, which I'm not always off on Wednesdays. So it's just like, but honestly, it's so hot outside. I really want to take a nap. My neighbors are thumping and bumping above me, and I think they're gonna disrupt my nap, which is really annoying. But I kind of don't feel like going to Sips. I think for the most part, I'm just gonna take the night easy. I kind of want some Chipotle. They have like the adobo ranch sauce or something. I need some Chipotle. I don't know, I'm getting some Chipotle. Forget it. Chipotle it is, bye. Ah! It's like, no matter how many things you get, it never seems like enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went grocery shopping. I don't know, I feel like it looked like I got a decent amount, but like, not really. I feel complete again. I feel whole. I feel like an adult every time I go grocery shopping. All of most of the things are regular. I kind of just, even like me making a grocery list, I tend to like stick to the same types of things. Like for the most part, I get cold brew, oat milk, tomatoes, like, you know, everything is pretty standard or pretty like regular, but I did get a couple staples or a couple things outside of the norm. First and foremost, spicy Cheez-Its. I know it's not focused. Spicy Cheez-Its. I like these. You know what I'm saying? I am a Cheez-It girl through and through. I think my favorite Cheez-It is probably like the extra toasty, and then I really like these, and then I really like they're like the Cheez-It grooves. I think it's like bold. It's like cheddar ranch or something like that. I can't remember. I never remember what the name is, but when I see it, I be like, oh, that's the one I like. That one, the like extra cheddar one that they recently came out with, and it kind of has like a dust, like a cheesy dust on it. That one's really good too. Like, I like a Cheez-It. And I haven't had the spicy ones in a while, so I was like, that'll be my snack for the week, for the most part. I just wanted, like, I needed balance, you know what I'm saying? I got a salty snack, I needed a sweet snack. So I got these like ShopRite brand cookies, and these are just the iced oatmeal cookies. Nothing wants to focus right now. Hello, there we go. This is just literally just the store brand. You know how Walmart has, not Bold and Basket, Walmart has dang it, what's Walmart's alright, you know how Target has Up and Up? I forgot Walmart's right now. It's why do I keep saying Bold and Basket? That's not the right one. Anyway, y'all know what I'm trying to say. So that's a key, not a key one, but like something outside of the norm for the week. Another outside of the norm, I got some corn muffins. Usually I like to eat these with my breakfast. I'll literally just cut it in half and then put a little bit of butter on it, wrap it up in aluminum foil, put it in the oven, and that'd be like my little side sweet thing for the breakfast. Sometimes I do croissants, sometimes I do a pistachio muffin, but like they're so rare, like that I find them at the grocery store. Like sometimes I might find them, but most of the time they don't even be having them. I guess maybe they're not really in demand like that, but corn muffins are the random purchase for this grocery run. Alleyoop, you know, I love Alleyoops over Poppies. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess I don't have to shade Poppy every single time I mention Alleyoops. You know, it's kind of like, girl, what you need to mention them for? You know what I'm saying? But Alleyoops, I got the cherry cola, and then I got strawberry vanilla. Yeah, favorites. I did get what is this, turkey? Oh, this is chicken. The turkey one was like $5 And then this one was like 3 something. So I'm like, I'll get the chicken one. Like I said, they need. What I do though is I cut them up into little sections and then put it in the freezer. And then I'll just take them out as I eat them, because if I just put this in my fridge, I'm not gonna be able to eat the whole thing before I start getting like disgusted by it. You know what I'm saying? Like once I start getting to the end, I'd be like, is this good? Like, you know, it's like I start really overthinking it. Like I don't like that, you know? So I cut it up into sections in the same way that I do with bacon, because I would do the same thing with turkey bacon. Just cut it up the middle, freeze the other half, and only eat the other half. You know what I'm saying? It also just obviously helps it stretch, because this has been in the freezer. It's like, this is what I'm going to use instead of this now. So again, most of the stuff is just like standard traditional produce. Lettuce, onions. I got some sweet potatoes this time, so I guess that was like a difference, because the last time I got regular potatoes and I forgot they were on my fridge. I didn't smell them at all until I took them down off the fridge, and I was like, wow, they smell so, they were going bad, so they just stunk so bad. So I ended up just getting regular sweet potatoes. So I was like, maybe I just cut that up as a side. They're always hard to make for me though. Like they always seem to stick to the pan, or to the, if I put them in the oven, they always stick. They're never like crispy. They're usually like kind of soft. Like they're kind of hard to cook for me. I gotta figure that out officially. But a random one, I usually like the caramel ones, but I ended up getting the tomato and basil, because I was like, maybe I'll put some cream cheese on it, have it as a part of my breakfast. So I'm gonna do that this morning, honestly, with my corn muffin. Like it's gonna be like a couple things going on. I don't feel like making any eggs. I don't feel like eggs. Also, you know what it is? Not that I don't feel like eggs, but I have to leave for work soon. So it's just like, nah, I'm not gonna, I don't feel like cooking. You know what I'm saying? Everything I'm preparing is gonna be very much like quick little 1-2s and 1s and 2s. I did get some strawberries, so I'm about to put them in my little, I'm about to wash them in here. And then I'm gonna cut the heads off and put them in a container, because I find that they tend to go bad. Like they always go bad for me. And I'd be like, yo, I promise they be giving us bad food. They be giving us bad fruit. But it's like, maybe I need to like do them a little bit differently. Instead of washing them as I go, just like prep them early. I'm not going to do the same for the grapes. Like the grapes are just going to, I got green grapes. They're just going to chill and mind their business. You know what I'm saying? Put them in the fridge and wash them as I go. Because I'm not going to take all the grapes off the vines and put, like, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I'm just going to be honest. Ah! That wasn't nice. Okay, so they do look good. They don't look bad. I did see some, of course, they were like molding already and stuff. It's just like, that's disgusting. So I'm just gonna take the precaution, wash them off and stuff like that now, and then just do it like that. So okay, that's all I have for right now. Like I said, I have to get ready for work, so I'm gonna eat this really quickly. Like I said, put some cream cheese. Oh, another staple, Chobani. I love Chobani. I ended up getting the peach one, which I don't typically get. I love this mixed berry vanilla one. This one's always really good, but I never really get the peach. I like the strawberry banana, and the regular strawberry one is cool too, but I decided to get the peach one this time around. So that's all we got. Like I said, I'm gonna eat, get my life together, change my clothes. I'm probably gonna put a scarf on, because it don't even look, anyway, girl. This was not how I was supposed to be wearing my hair. Like, but it just got so incredibly puffy, which I guess I expected because of the weather, but it's like, it just wasn't giving flexi rod want to blow out anymore. Like, it kind of just looked a mess, to me at least. So I was like, back to the old hairstyle, and I'll figure out what else to do with my hair over these next couple of days. But I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back. Hi. I kind of want to do a little bit of a makeup bin clear out. Like, for the most part, these are all the like spillover stuff, and what I use typically, traditionally, strictly is kept in here for the most part. Like, this is like my little to-go Luxie pouch. It's called Luxie. It literally says Luxie on the handle. It's so bright. It's not, it say Luxie, girl. It say Luxie. But like this, it starts to feel, again, like I was saying earlier, it starts to feel a little bit like overconsumption, ever so slightly. Now, if you hear banging above me, they are thumping, stomping, jumping, and crumping above me. And honestly, like, I be debating on calling the cops. I really don't want to be that person, but like, sometimes they're fighting. Like, sometimes I know that they are arguing. It's crying going on. One time I had company, and he's like, are you sure they're okay? And I'm like, no, like I'm not sure they're okay at all. I have no, all we could hear is that there was some fighting and some banging going on. Again, naturally I'm like, should I call the police? Because I feel like something's going on up there. But then again, it's like, oh, I don't want to be that person. But then again, it's like, well, what if both of them, really? Because this is all too common. Like, it's always them fighting, and then it'd be regular, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, at what point do I, as another person, I know I'm not the only person that hears them also. So it's like, at what point do I just be like, oh, I'm calling the cop? Like, at what point does that happen? I don't know. I will have to be fed up one day. I hope that they're okay up there. And I'm not just saying her, because I don't know, like, they have one of those weird relationships. They just be fighting and just keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying? If I ever have to call the police, I will be sure to let y'all know. But if you hear a thump, that's what it is. But I was sitting here thinking today, it's just been wrecking my mind for like the last like hour or so, because it's been this whole like sips conversation. Now I'm going to multitask, but I'm going to try to. This whole sips conversation. Now, it's a hard conversation, because not a hard conversation, but it's like it's one of those things. I think that people, okay, let me back up for a second. I'm sorry, I'm skipping a step. People are basically trying to say that sips should only be limited to certain people. Now, this has been a conversation this year because sips in general has gotten so incredibly popular, and a part of that is because of the fact that it's been going viral on social media. Like, everyone's talking about sips. What to do? Sips is a citywide happy hour that's done in Philly. Y'all know this already. I talk about it probably every vlog if I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. So, you know, it's like a, you know, it's a time. It's cutesy. You know, it's a fun time. People all get together, whatever. I've had this conversation before, but a post kind of went viral a little bit. Not viral, but a post was popular on TikTok. I'm just testing this out because I kind of don't think this is my match. This is NARS. What is it? New Caledonia? What's it called? Oh, Macau. It's Macau. But it's like, I feel like this is not quite my shade, but it's like, I don't want to get messy right now. Ugh. Like, I don't want to put this makeup all over my hands and my face. Like, but like, I don't think this is my shade, you know? Even when I blend it out, it's like, okay, eventually it blends out, but like, is it going to make my entire face look funny? I don't know if I like that, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even wear foundation for the most part, honestly, truly. But basically, people have been saying, okay, sips is only for people who work in the city, or like, that was like the initial, when sips was first coming about, I imagine it was mainly for people who want to enjoy a happy hour straight out of work. Maybe they work in the city, maybe that was the vibe. But over time, again, social media has blown it out of the water, so people have just been going as a part of like something fun to do. I agree with that. Like, I feel like we should have those spaces where we can have fun, enjoy each other. Oh, I have two of these. We can have fun, enjoy each other, do something new, look forward to something every Wednesday. Like, sips is fun in the same way anything else that's repetitive is going to be. Like, they're going to do like when Drake night was popular. It's like, Drake night, people were going to regularly. Everyone's excited to do Drake night. It's kind of like community, right? Like, it's community. So today, it was a post that a news article had posted, and they're like, oh, they were interviewing these two girls that were from Jersey, and they were like, yeah, we took an Uber to come over here. This is liquid eyeshadow. I don't really want that. It's all liquid eyeshadow, like, not really, you know what I'm saying? I don't use it, so we're not even gonna play around. But they're like, yeah, we know, we came over, we took an Uber into the city, and we know we're out here for sips, we having a good time, da 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 da. So everybody's in the comments like, this is, oh, to take an Uber from Jersey is crazy. It's not, sips is not for y'all, blah, 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 blah. Like, talking about people from Jersey. And maybe a part of me gets a little offended because I'm from Jersey, and it's just kind of like, hold on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey. Maybe a part of me feels like that. But for the most part, what is this? That's rich. Oh, it's a highlighter. I don't really use highlighters all like that. But it's like barely been used at all. But it kind of gives like it could be a bronzer. With a not a bronzer, but like, anyway. But again, people are like kind of like being critical of people coming over to Philly from Jersey to enjoy sips. So I commented, because so somebody was like, oh, she basically saying like, oh, to take an Uber into the city is crazy. And I'm like, no, it's not really crazy, because you know, it's a city vibe. I don't remember exactly the structure of our conversation, but what I'm trying to say basically is that I don't understand why people are trying to make it seem like it's so far-fetched for people to come into a city to enjoy something. Like, it's really not that hard to understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really not, I promise. People are coming into the city because they see something that's fun. They're attracted to city activities. It just happens to be that Philly is South Jersey's closest city. So there's not much that goes on in Jersey. Like, in this part of Jersey. North Jersey, you could talk about something else. But for the most part, this part of New Jersey is very, like, family oriented. I always say Jersey is very family oriented. This one looks a little bit darker than the other one. It's a very family oriented type of state. Like, this is like this gives me settle down vibes. Oh, this one matches a little bit better than the other one. Jersey always gives me like settle down vibes. Like, when you're ready to start your family, send them to a half decent school, you get a house, even though property taxes are expensive. It's just like, okay, Jersey is not a party city in the same way that cities are. Well, Jersey's not a city, or this part of Jersey is not a city. So it's like, you can't be surprised that people want to go to Philly to enjoy something. She's like, oh, to cross the bridge is crazy. Like, not really. Like, are you thinking that Jersey is far? Like, what's the thought here? Like, are you smart, Jabria? Are you smart? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's starting to get like a little scary. Because, what is this? A magnetic eyeliner. Don't need it. You know what I'm saying? But it's starting to give Jabria, are you smart? Because it's not that far-fetched for someone to want to come into the city to enjoy something that's fun. Like, it's not that far-fetched. Number one, she said, oh, to take an Uber is crazy. It's not crazy. Why? Number one, parking in the city is horrible. Everybody would know that. You don't even have to be from Philly to know that parking in the city is terrible, especially during rush hour. Sips is literally during rush hour. So who is parking in the city? Ubering makes the most sense. I probably live about the same distance as you do. I can get to Philly in 25 minutes. It might take you 25 minutes to get to the city also. It's just like, it's not that big of a deal. So taking the Uber into the city is not crazy, number one. Number two, it's also like we're going into the city to drink. Like, so the other week when I took the train, it's just like, this makes the most sense because now I'm not drunk, but for the most part, it's like taking the train, a nice little train ride into the city. Like, that's not that, it's not really, it's not, like, people are acting like it's such a crazy thing to grasp that people will want to enjoy something in the city that's fun, and they should be like, keep it limited to them. And I think that people are so pressed about trying to be right about stuff that they're taking the logic out of their brains. Like, they literally stop using their brains. Oh, this is kind of cute. This is a YSL, I guess, like a lip, let me see. It even shows up. Now, granted, I did have, oh, it smells good. Did I have something on my mouth the whole time? I did kind of have, I think I have Vaseline on my lips already. But it's supposed to be like a little brown. This smells really good. I'm not mad at that at all. It's actually, oh wait, I'm gonna have to actually try this. So I'm gonna keep it. Well, I'm gonna keep it. I kind of like that. Anyway, it's just not far-fetched. And I just hate when people, like I said, take their logic out of situations because they want to be right. Like, this girl's trying so hard to say that, oh no, like, you shouldn't be coming to the city. It's just like, why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen to yourself. Like, you don't even sound right. Oh, to take an Uber is crazy. It's really not. In the same way that people travel to other cities to enjoy their nightlife. If I look on that girl's page right now, she probably has been to Houston with her girls. Does that mean you shouldn't go out to what they got going on? Because you want to travel to their city, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, it's just like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you're not thinking, because again, you're trying so hard to be right. You're trying so hard to say like, no, this is for us. It's just like, it's really not. And it doesn't have to be. Like, this doesn't have to be a debate. Philly versus Jersey. Jersey people can't, Jersey don't have nothing. God forbid, we want to go and enjoy our time too. I want to turn up too. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a good a little drink. I work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't come here after work and like everybody else. It's just like, again, taking the logic out of stuff because people want to be right. And that's the sad part about it. Because I'm going to continue to prove you wrong. That's the thing. Like, that's one thing about me. I'm going to let you know when you're wrong. Sorry. I might get jumped in the process, but like, if I wouldn't be surprised. What is this? Is oh, this is a eyeliner booster. Ooh, I don't like how that smells. It smells like mascara. But I guess I wasn't sure what to expect. Anyway, I don't need it. I might get jumped in the process because I imagine other people from Philly are going to try and defend their fellow Philly person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, no, she's right. You shouldn't be driving to Philly. It's just like, in the same way as like Jersey has, I know people from Philly who come out here to the skating ring. Because we're probably like one of the closer skating rings, or it's a fun skating ring, or they come out and skate for adult night. Or there's an aquarium in Jersey. So it's like, y'all come over here to go to the aquarium. Maybe you want to take your kid. It's just like, that's fine, because again, you're coming to what's the attraction. You're coming to do something. You're coming to enjoy something that the city has to offer. It's just like, it's the same thing. Please turn it on. Turn it on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to turn on your brains for real, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Shoot, you know. And I was saying too, in general, like I said earlier, social media has really. What is this stuff? I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's YSL though. It's like, nah, I'm just kidding. But is this like a concealer? I don't even like that. Y'all can't even see, but I don't even like that. I don't even like nothing that I would wanna. Oh, is this supposed? Hold on. I hate that it doesn't say what it is per se. Like, it just, like, what is it? Are you letting me know? Or, I'm assuming it's a concealer. Like, it's kind of like not rocket science. It's probably a concealer. But I mean, I guess I'll try it. I'll keep both of these to actually try. That's a part of me too. Like, are you gonna try them? Like, try to wear them and maybe see if you actually like them. If you don't try to wear them, then you don't know if you like them. Some stuff I just know I'm not gonna try, but stuff like that I would actually see about. Let me wipe this off my hand. But it's just like, I don't know. I just hate this whole, like, because my thing is too, what I was thinking about too, I don't expect other people to understand, to be able to put themselves in other people's shoes, but I do expect other people to be able to try and understand. Like, okay, this is not your experience, so you can't like literally put yourself in someone else's shoes. You don't know how it would feel to do da-da-da. You don't know how it feels to live in a city. Is this not closing? If you don't know how it feels to live in a city where y'all don't have any nightlife, then you're not going to understand someone from Jersey wanting to come into a city with more nightlife. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I do expect you to use your brain, turn it on, and like understand why this would be happening, or why this could make sense. So that's my spiel for the night. I did end up booking a class for the morning. I haven't taken a class all week. Now I did go for a walk yesterday. I did reach 10K steps. I did. I got like 10.7, so I was very happy with myself. Just literally walking. I didn't pick up the camera. I literally went for a walk last night in the city. It did try to rain and stuff, which was annoying because I'm just like, ugh, here go the rain stuff. It was very humid outside, but again, I was really trying to get a good walk in. But I did book a hip-hop dance class in the morning. I haven't been there in a while, and I tried to go there. I think I was explaining to y'all I think I was explaining this to y'all before. This particular woman, she's a black woman, and she hosts the dance classes. And again, every time I'm there, it's not that many people. Like, it literally, I think the max I seen in the class was like 4 people. It's literally like her in a gym, and she literally is just like dancing to music. We're following along to her dances. And I really wanted to support her in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like a little bit of this, because I'm just like, sister, I understand, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to take this off the schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be surprised. That particular area is not so black, you know what I mean? So again, I tried to like support her in that way. I haven't been to the class in a good amount of time, but when I saw it, I was like, I know that it's hosted on Fridays, so let me go. But again, I know it's hosted on Fridays, so I just booked that for the morning. So yeah, what else do I want to do? I'm gonna make something to eat. I had to work earlier, so now that I'm home minding my business, I kind of want to make, like, I didn't take out any meat out of the freezer, so I'm probably gonna make something with see, like, I bought this concealer. It's actually kind of like, it's not too dark. It's probably my exact like complexion. Yeah, like, it's literally like my complexion. I thought I was hearing them above me. But I want to make something to eat since I got off work. I'm like, I can cook something. I can put something in the pan. Y'all, when I left out for work earlier, I had a nice little, like, not really a breakfast. I literally just had like a variety of fruits on my plate. I literally had to take it to go, which was annoying. I don't really like doing that, but I did take my food to go. It wasn't really food, I guess. I did try the basil rice cake, which was actually really good. I put a little bit of cream cheese on it. It was good. I had my little corn muffin. I had different variety of fruits. I cut up some apples. I had strawberries. I had them grapes. And then I had some tomatoes. And it was good. I was actually proud of myself because I was like, yeah, I'm eating half decent this morning. I like that, you know? But I was really just trying to see. The concealer is literally like my complexion. But I saw like another makeup, he's a, I think their pronouns are they. But they were doing their makeup online and they had a concealer that was very close to their complexion. And I was like, oh. They're literally fighting above me. It might be the night to call the cops. I ain't playing. Good morning. It is Friday morning. I am getting ready for the class I told you guys I had this morning. Dance class. I'm just wearing my little green set. Nothing too special. I want to get out of here. You know what I should do? I need to pack some, I kind of wanted to bring some fruit with me. Just some like strawberries or something. And actually, like, I never cut up my fruit. I never cut up my strawberries before. I know it's dark in here. Goodness gracious. I never, and y'all are crooked. Like, goodness gracious. I never cut up my strawberries before. I told you this already. I don't really cut them up before after I buy them. But I like doing that. It was cute. See, when I start smelling them, I start getting disgusted a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm going to take this napkin out. I didn't want them to go inside in a container wet. Like, that was like what I didn't want. Like, that seemed very disgusting to me. Like, putting them all in here when they were all still wet and damp. Like, I just felt like that's like breeding grounds. Or, you know, like, for mold. I did cut up an apple. This is like some of the apple that I had yesterday. I hate when apples get brown. You can't pre-cut an apple. You know what I mean? Because I get real disgusted by stuff. Yo, you know what it is too? I just brushed my teeth, so that didn't help at all. Or you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take some strawberries with me to work. Because I'm not going to eat all of this in the car on my way to class. Like, I'm just not. I'm not even a big eat right before class or anyway. You know what I mean? So, we're going to put that back. I am actually excited to eat when I come back. So, because I want a corn muffin. Okay, bye. So, class was good. It was good. I only have one complaint when it comes to those classes. Just go. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn, this lady, go. Anyway, I only have one main complaint when it comes to... And then it's turning. Oh, my God. I only have one main complaint when it comes to that type of class. Is because sometimes it feels like she's freestyling. Granted, every single move she does is supposed to be easily replicated. It's supposed to be something that we can all keep along with. It's supposed to have high repetition, something that the classes, we're not professional dancers, obviously, right? So we're all supposed to be able to move and bop and shake with you easily enough to follow along. Sometimes there might be like one song a class where it feels not scripted. Like, it just feels like she just be bopping and grooving to her own beat of her own drum. And it's just kind of annoying sometimes because I'm like, yo, I would love to keep up with you, sister, but I can't right now. Like, you're making it kind of hard for me. Other than that, love the classes. It was a larger class than I'm used to. Like, typically, like I said, there may be like 4 people in the class or so. Today, it was a total of like 6 of us. So this was like the biggest it's ever gotten, that, you know, in the times that I've gone. But as you can see, I'm driving home. I decided to just, you know what, let me just voice memo the situation. You know what I'm saying? And then hopefully it doesn't look too boring to watch. Anyway, there's been this conversation on TikTok about this woman who asked her fiance to get her the Coach bags. If you saw that thing, it was like, oh, he was like, if you get X, Y, and Z, I will get you this bag. And it's been a trending thing. It's something that I always perceived as just kind of fun. Something to just kind of like, you know, innocently, like, okay, if you get 20,000 likes on this post, I'll get you X, Y, and Z. Like, it's not really It's not a new concept. But in this particular instance, I forgot the like amount, but her husband or her fiance was asking for some like insane amount of likes. When I went back, some insane amount of likes. I'm not even sure if she reached that like amount yet. Like when I went back to the post, she hadn't yet reached the goal. Like she was supposed to get a certain amount of likes, a certain amount of comments, and she was supposed to double her following and get a comment from Clark Peoples. Now, if you know Clark Peoples, very much Instagram's favorite, or not Instagram, social media's favorite Black successful content creator. So everyone's like, oh, like he knows Clark Peoples. Like to mention her by her whole name, everyone's like, this is interesting. Like he made you do all of this to get these little eensy beensy outlet Coach bags. Like everyone's like, oh my gosh. And people are kind of like dragging him, obviously. Now granted, I initially view these things as just kind of fun, something to do. They never really seem super harmful to me. It's just like, okay, this is kind of fun. Okay, do X, Y, and Z. I'll get you this. It's your fiance. Now the problem to me, she said it was her wedding gift, which was, I don't know. People are speculating that this wasn't real. Like she was texting herself, like it wasn't like a real thing. Because we're like, your wedding, this is what he's getting for your wedding gift. If you get these likes, he'll get you this for your wedding gift. Like, it just seems kind of weird, you know? And I think that, obviously, when you throw something on social media, it always gets dragged. I mean, it's very possible for it to get dragged. I'm sorry, no shade. So this was one of those instances where I think it started out trying to be fun. But, you know, obviously, she came on social media just defending her man. Like, oh, he didn't realize that was a lot of likes. And people are like, he didn't realize that was a lot of likes, but he knows Clark Peoples. Like, why does he know her by name? Granted, in my head, I'm like, he probably knows her by name because if you're tapped in with your fiance, maybe you know that she likes this person. You know what I mean? Like, it's not super far-fetched that he would know Clark Peoples by name if she has mentioned Clark Peoples before. Like, if that's her favorite influencer, then she may have said, oh, Clark Peoples, Clark Peoples. Like, that's not super shocking, you know, when you really think about it. Again, if you're tapped in with your fiance enough, then I can imagine him knowing who that is if she's mentioned her before. But my thing is, everyone's sleeping on him saying she has to double her following. Like, that's really the hard part. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, he asked her for all these likes. Maybe you can get that many likes, maybe. But to double your following, like that right there, people are not even paying attention to that request. Like, that is completely, that is crazy. You can't, most people are not going to double their not off of a single post. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, her following wasn't super crazy. I think at the time, maybe she had like 2,000 or 3,000 followers. So like, it's not crazy, but to double your following randomly, like just because like people see a post and like, oh, let me follow this person so they can get this Coach bag. It's just like, I would never do that. Me personally, like, I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to follow her so she can get her Coach bag. It's just like, I mean, it's kind of fun and cutesy, but it's not really my ministry. Like, that just seems crazy to me. So the request in itself just seems kind of interesting. But kind of, she's like kind of getting dragged, I guess, because people are kind of like obviously doing what they do. They're speculating more about their relationship and about, you know, everyone's doing think pieces, which I guess can get dragged. Like, I just feel like it gets kind of extra, which is why you really have to be careful with some stuff. Like, I'm not going to lie. But it just goes to show you some things people are going to dissect everything. Why would he get you that? And then, and then she came on like, oh my gosh, yeah, my husband, he has money, like he has a doctorate, he's a doctor, da 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 da. So people are like, that's even worse because that means he's being cheap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that means he has a doctorate, he has money, he makes money, he's successful, but he don't want to get you these Coach bags. Like, it's just kind of like, everyone's just kind of like, girl. So sometimes defending yourself can do more harm than it does good. And this is gonna die down, obviously, like just as everything does. Social media goes through so many cycles. We'll be talking about the next thing shortly, but it just was an interesting like conversation that's been happening on TikTok. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but ciao. Hey guys, it's the next day. I'm at my cousin's graduation party. I'm actually going to be getting some little like clips for them. I'm just going to like combine some stuff and send it to my aunt. Just of like family, us, all the vibes. We're at like a country club in Pensacola, New Jersey. So it's very golfy. So it's nice. I'm enjoying the weather, the sun, the vibes. I just saw my grandma come down this way, so I was like, I'm going too. So that's it. Just updating you guys. Happy Saturday. Hey guys, it's the rest or later in the day. I'm heading out. I'm just supposed to be going to this little like event thing in Philly. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm tagging along. This is a repeat outfit. This dress is, well, this white shirt is supposed to be like a t-shirt dress that I got from Aritzia some time ago, and then I always just put this is honestly, this is a skirt. Like, I don't know what, I think it's from like Pretty Little Thing. I don't know what they were trying to do, how I was supposed to be wearing this, but I guess this is the purpose. But this is a repeat outfit. I'm wearing my Vans again because it just adds some print to the outfit, adding some color to the outfit. Y'all know the vibes. Just silver. I'm not doing anything. I didn't do anything to my face. I literally just did some mascara. I kind of like sort of repainted my nails. This is only 2 coats of one of my favorite colors. It's supposed to be like literally 2 coats. I usually do 3 because it's so light, but I wanted just something else on my nails because the green was just chipping, looking crazy. So I did have these glasses too because I was like, oh, maybe I'll add like a cute little glasses. Think, you know, that was like the thought, but I'm gonna see if I feel like too extra. I don't know. I feel like sometimes glasses, I feel like I can't see. Like sometimes I just be like, you know what, just take them off, you know, even though they're clear. I don't know. But that's all we got. I may, if I don't see you guys again, thank you guys so much for watching. I may still record a little 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Keep watching for the bloopers. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.
Dollars begin, hop off a chick, barely get rich. Let's do the one, I get a check. You selling rum on my pants and my jeans. Chanel a dress, clean up a mess. I eat a flesh, you know the rest. I'm up a hun, couple Rolex. Shine like the sun, you truly blessed. You told me in the club, like I who with these checks. Just as on me, got my Gucci shirt wet. The M in my bag, don't get used to the rest. With this school where they teach you for this. I heard these shoes for the dip, I invest. In the box, man, I keep catching the this.
Do I look like I care? I hope not. I'm thinking about that burger, sister. This is my contribution. Can't really, who, you know. Hey, Mom. She's in the bathroom. That's the only time men want to be like, oh, spokesperson for the law. Oh, well, she was 19. She's grown. He's old enough. Or she's legal, so. I mean, like. Just one. You know what I'm saying? Zing, zing, zing. Now. Hold on. Like, I just love this look. Say y'all are me, right? Say y'all are me. Y'all are me right now. I'm her. But it's like the light. Oh, I'll be ready to have a panic attack. Thank you, Lord. Everything about him is just yuck in general. Not everything about him. I feel like that's. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It was a little spicy. It had a little bit of a kick. I had a ginger ale. They didn't go together that well. You know what I'm saying?